गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः. We are on the 16th verse of the Sadachar. So we have, till last week we saw the 12 practices that were looked at from the realized master's point of view, a seeker's point of view, and from a common man's point of view. And now from the 16th verse describes the acme of knowledge and dispassion to be sought for by the student. The sadhana chatushtaya sampanna or qualified student is thus addressed. Abhayam sarva bhutanam Abhayam sarva bhutanam Jnanamahur manishinaha Jnanamahur manishinaha Nijanande spruhananye Nijanande spruhananye Vairagyasvavadhirmataha Vairagasya vadhirmataha. Absence of fear from all beings and things is called knowledge by the contemplating seer, and attachment to the bliss of the self and to nothing else is the acme of dispassion. This is the opinion of the wise. What does it mean? Absence of fear from all beings and things is called knowledge by the contemplating seer. What is the acme of knowledge? Where does the knowledge lead us to? What is the purpose that we are studying our scriptures? What is the purpose that we are studying meditation so that we can sit in meditation? Why are we studying so many different texts? Why do you go to various satsangs? Only to gain knowledge, isn't it? And after gaining that knowledge, do we have peace of mind? Or are we in pieces of mind? See? Knowledge, to gain knowledge means to come to abide in your own self. This particular sentence that I just said, knowledge means to abide in your own self. We'll go more into detail later on in the text. But what happens when we come to abide? How do you know that you are abiding in the truth or not? That you are abiding in the self or not? Because one thing is sure, that even after realization, the body will continue to function. One thing is also sure, that after you realize, the mind will continue to function. Then how would you come to know that you have touched or you are being in the truth? Because being in the truth, the thoughts cannot take you there, isn't it? So what will be the expression? Fearlessness. Fearlessness on account of this total world. Because this total world is nothing but coming and going. It's continuous change. It can never be caught. Past, present, future can never be caught. No place can ever be caught. The body can never be caught. The mind can never be caught. The senses can never be caught. And on account of them, we are afraid. I don't want to lose I loved when my child was 3-4 years old. He was so cute. Why has he grown up? Isn't it? Why am I getting old? We are trying to hold on to our body. But the fact is, the truth is that the truth of this world, that means anything other than the truth, that is the untruth, the truth of the untruth is that it is continuously changing. You can never catch it. And this fear that we feel is because we want to hold on to our body, we want to hold on to our house, we want to hold on to our superannuation, we want to hold on to our way of life, to our lifestyle, to our country, to our land, to our religion, to our concepts, to our ideas, to our emotions, to our concepts. All this, whatever you are holding on to, it will create fear somewhere along the journey to the truth. Because finite can never make you fearless. Finite, holding on to finite can only bring about fear when you are losing, when the time for losing it comes. And you will have to lose it. If I own this house, one day this house is going to break down. And if I live that long, I spent so much money 30 years ago, why? Suppose tomorrow termites come into this house. Within 1 year this house is gone. Isn't it? I spent so much money, $200,000 building this house. Oh my God, gone. Fear on account of the house. This is also a house. It is also breaking down. I was just telling her how it is breaking down. This ache, this pain, that pain. It is bound to happen. Anything in this world is bound to break down. And if you hold on to it with the thought that it must not change, that it must remain the same, fear. So what is the knowledge now? The knowledge is that I am the self, and this self is Sat Chit Ananda Swarup. It is infinite, there is nothing other than this self. First, intellectual appreciation has to be there. So bring yourself to a point. See, what happens is, when people called these Satori or because of some shock, they get this sense of peace. They go into this so-called enlightened state where the mind stops without proper purification of the mind. When that happens, it sounds fantastic. That state of no mind state is very beautiful. But the fact is, you can never stay there in that no mind state. It has happened because of circumstances out of your control, because of some shock, because of some sudden spurt of energy or whatever has brought you and placed you there. But now, when you come back from it, when you come out of it, you are unable to handle, isn't it? So how to stay in that state of being all the time, in that no mind state all the time? That should be our journey. It is not accessing that state again and again. If we access that state again and again out of an accident, out of a mishappening or something, because of